Hey now, I tested the So Easy It's Ridiculous system that is featured on BabyPips 100 times in a row. This is Trader's Landing. In this video, I will explain the BabyPips So Easy It's Ridiculous system, show you the exact profit and loss levels to use, test it 100 times in a row, review the results, and equity curve. I have a link to the original system located on BabyPips in the description below, in addition to the indicators used, exact take profit and stop loss levels, in addition to the exact entry criteria to use. This is the webpage on BabyPips where the system is located. The indicators they use are 2 moving averages, the relative strength index, otherwise known as RSI, and the standard stochastic. They suggest you trade this system on the daily chart. So this could be a wonderful system for a person who can only look at the chart once per day. So we have our chart up, and our MAs are 5 and 10. We have the stochastic and the RSI. I'm going to adjust these settings so that we can identify entries easier. First thing I'm going to do is go to the object tree, and I'm going to put our price data behind the moving averages so it's easier to see the crosses. I'm going to go into the stochastic settings. I don't like that background. I'm going to remove that. Make the upper band and lower band colors nice bright white. Then I'm going to go into the RSI. I'm going to change the color to yellow. Remove the upper lower bands, make that middle band a nice white, and remove that opacity. And now we can easily identify our entries. So we have a long entry example here. We have a cross up, the 5 EMA over the 10 EMA. The RSI is over the 50 line. We have a cross up on the stochastic, and it hasn't reached the overbought area. So we are going to enter on this candle right here. We're going to put our stops at 100 pips and target 2 to 1. And that's a winner. Look for another entry. We found one right here on this candle. We have the cross up of the 5 over the 10 MA. The stochastic hasn't touched the overbought section, and the RSI is over 50. So we are going to enter on that candle, stop at 100 pips, and this is another winner. So let's check out some short entries. We have right here a cross of the 5 MA under the 10. The stochastic hasn't touched the oversold area, and the RSI is below 50. So we're going to enter on this candle, stop at 100 pips, and target 2 to 1. See if we could find another. Okay, right here we have a cross of the MAs. The RSI is not touching the oversold area. I'm sorry, the stochastic is not touching the oversold area. The RSI is below 50. And we are going to enter here, stop at 100 pips. And that one is another winner. Now, the system as presented on BabyPips says to set the stop loss at 100 pips below entry and take the profit on the next cross of the MAs. What I did in my test was to keep the SL, the stop loss, simple, was use a standard 2-to-1. So we did a 100 pip stop loss and a 200 pip take profit. It's a much cleaner and easier test. Also easier to trade if you're not at your computer and you just want to set your take profit. So now, without further ado, let's do what we do. Let's review the test data. We tested this on Euro USD on the daily time frame. There were 53 winners and 47 losers for a 53% winning rate. The elapsed time was 5,829 days, just short of 16 years. 8 winners in a row, 5 losses in a row. Risking 1% on account, you would have made 59% in those 16 years. The equity curve on this one is very steady. Just goes up with a few dips, but a clear uptrend. You can see it kind of level out at the end. But who knows what will happen over the next 15 to 30 years. Could this be improved? Absolutely. The system works great in a strong trend and is awful in the chop. So an additional trend indicator may greatly optimize this system. What would you add to this system in order to find the crumbs? Let me know in the comments below. If you like this video, be sure to give me a thumbs up, subscribe, turn on those notifications so you can be alerted to my next video, and please let me know if you have any questions, remarks, or concerns in the comments section below. Bye for now.